Hi, Virgo. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your May 2019 general reading. Sorry it's taken so long. It's been crazy, but I'm trying to get back on track. So, what else? But if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And much love and many blessings to you all, as always. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. If you want notifications or updates, make sure to hit that notification bell. And if anyone would like to leave a love donation to keep these videos going, there is the donation link down below. No amount is too small, and I appreciate every single one of you that joins in on these videos. So how this is going to work is we go through each week of the month, and these messages are for your highest good, but they are general. So please take what resonates. Please leave what doesn't. You should not have to force these messages. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. So I'm going to start laying these out. I have several different decks. So we're going to get to the bottom of each week and see what is going on with Virgo. Let go of guilt. So that might be a theme for you. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Now, especially with the guilt card. So, this is about coming into your authentic power, Virgo. Not worrying so much about the present or the past or the future. And, be compassionate when you're looking back. Like, okay, maybe you could have gone about that situation differently. Maybe you couldn't have. But the thing is, instead of beating yourself up over it, be like, okay, well, now I know, and use that to help you in the future or in the present. Now, this is about doing what gives you inspiration, what makes you happy, allowing your light to shine naturally and inspire those around you. But you can't go like, oh, this could have been that and that could have been this and blah, blah, blah. Like, don't worry about it, Virgo. So everything happens for a reason. So let's see what's going on week 1 for Virgo. I know we're at the end of week 1. This week's just fly by, but hopefully it will make sense for what you just experienced. Hey, Sheila. So let's see, Virgo week 1, and this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so week 1 for Virgo, May 2019. All right, so facing financial fears. Okay, so Virgo, you might have had quite a few maybe instances where you were worried about financial stability. Maybe you're hoping more money will come in, and we'll get to the bottom of it, see what's actually going on. But there could be fears around success or failure, and once you expose those, bring acknowledgement to it, then it helps release that, right? Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that, in fact, you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So again, it's like, do you feel like you really deserve these opportunities that are coming into play for you? Can you count on those that are helping you walk through these troubled waters, right? Know that you are being guided, okay? I feel like some of you are taking some risk this month, okay? And this is really about cleaning up. I feel like a lot of this is going more towards career, but it could be, having a couple different avenues of money coming in, but you also need to make room for your divine purpose. Okay. So whether that's clearing up karmic debt, financial debt, things around your environment or within yourself that, needs to be released or let go of, so you can have so you can have more room for abundant opportunities in your life. But it's all about how you're speaking about yourself and your life. So you are instantly manifesting everything that is happening right now. So be careful of the words that you use. If you go around being like, oh, I'm broke, and listen, I've been guilty of that too. I'm broke, my life sucks, I'm a mess, blah, 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 nothing ever goes my way. You are telling the universe that is what you are accepting as your reality, and it is not going to work out in your favor. But if you move into that light and into your authentic truth and being like, I believe in the path that I am on, I am taking the necessary steps to move into my divine purpose. Everything is working out in my favor, even if I can't see it clearly now. I trust the divinely guided changes that are happening in my life. I release fear and worry to my angels and trust that they are going to lead me in the right direction, right? There you go, girl. Listen, the whole car thing too. It took me about a year and a half to manifest my car. And even when I bought it, I was still a little like scared, like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? But after I released that fear and it's like, it's just going to be what it is. And I trust that I'm going to move into my purpose and my energy is going to align, because they wouldn't have given me this opportunity if I couldn't handle it. And everything is going great so far. So, take it for what it's worth. And remember, it is all about divine timing. Okay. So even if you start planting those seeds now, doesn't mean that it's going to come next week, but keep nurturing those seeds and intentions in order to get where you need to be. Right. But let go of that guilt. You can't feel guilty and be trying to manifest at the same time. It's counterproductive. Okay. So week one. Eee, what is that? Oh my God. That's gross. Sorry. Got squash bugs. All right. Yeah. So especially with this last week, this is a good room for expansion for you. Maybe traveling, going to new places. Maybe if it's not like physical travel, you could be dreaming of your future and, dreaming of the possibilities that are coming in for you, but you might be a little worried about how you're going to be able to financially support these endeavors. And again, like, it's so cool because I don't know, some of you could be having or have someone in your life that you are moving forward with, but even with the financial fears, so you see there's the two children walking over the rocks with the little waterfall, and the angel is watching over them, but even in the expansion card, so there's two hands, right? You're being led, you're being guided. And I feel like there's someone here in your environment, Virgo, that is going on this adventure with you. Okay. So yeah. And I also feel like this is a good time, especially for the divine feminine, to get in touch with like the deeper parts of self. So, especially with source, right? I feel like this is more of like a natural and deep journey for you within this relationship. There could be deeper aspects of the relationship that are coming into clarity, right? About the dynamics of this relationship, what parts of your journey that you have to go on your own, and what parts do you have this person that is going to join you on this as well. So, kind of take it for what it's worth, but I feel like you're about to soar to new heights. And this whole week is kind of giving you that inspiration of what is the next step for you. Okay. Good. Awesome. All right. So week 2, take a divinely guided change. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are now ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. See? As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Is that not what I was just saying? So again, spirit is definitely, and again, there's 2 people. There's divine feminine, divine masculine. So some of you could be on a twin journey. Some of you could just have a really deep, soulful connection where there's a lot of this inner child work between the 2 of you. Okay. How are you going to grow together? How are you going to succeed together? And is this a dream that both of you have? Right? Is this something that you can work on together? Whatever that may be. But there's a lot of little cupids flying around in this. So again, it might be a different dynamic in your relationship that helps you move forward together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So heighten your vitality and ideal course of action. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So yeah, there could be different aspects of the relationship or dynamic of relationships in your life where there's maybe divine intervention, new thought processes, new ways of being and interacting with each other, new documents, maybe renewal of the vows, um, maybe going into business together, dreaming of the empire that you're building together. Make sure that you're not just blending into your environment, but you're stepping out and make sure that you're stepping into your true power and not trying to what's the word I'm looking for? There's different aspects of this. Okay. So there are wishes that have not been planted yet. Like they're still kind of reeling in your head about how to work all this out. There are already seeds that have been planted and have been helping you through that healing process. This is definitely a time for you to step into courage, but it's more of going within and looking at the things that have already been attracted to you, those ships that are coming in that are already here. But don't feel like you have to fit into normal society. Okay, this is the time for Virgo to step outside the box and really think about what would your life be like if you had all that you're dreaming of, right? And because like with heighten your vitality, this is about coming into your full power and shining your light and seeing everything for what it really is. She's holding it in her hand, right? And all these past events that you've been through are making it to hold that energy in that space for you now. Now, with the ideal course of action, you can see the bear, which means like reflection, taking time out, the lion, courage, strength, determination, the dandelions, right? So we have one that's already been planted, the seeds have already been flown, and through this healing water, could have been a little bit of choppy waters for you, but they've already been planted. They're already out in the universe, but there are some that still need to kind of be addressed and really put out there with faith, I'm hearing. Okay. And especially with the castle in the back, it's like you're moving to your next adventure. And with this card, the balloons are already in the air. They're already on their way. So it's like moving in closer and having a clearer picture of what you're moving towards. Now, it could also be standing so much in your power that people are attracted to your light. So all these people, which I didn't realize, but all these people are coming from the castle and walking to you. So it's about holding the space for the people on this planet to see what you have to offer and giving such hope and inspiration that people are just drawn, and like you're a magnet for hope, right? So moving into week 3. And for anyone who is watching, I did see that someone was asking for a reading. I'm not doing personal readings on these, but if you need a personal, even a mini reading, I know sometimes people have a hard time with finances. I totally get it. I have mini readings that are $15. So if you can't wait for a pop-up, because, you know, I get on when I feel compelled to, you can email me for that as well. But all my information's down in the description box, and even for the bigger packages, like my personal one-on-one awakening sessions, which is a 4-week course, I do accept payment plans, okay? I try to make sure that everyone has a chance to get the healing they need. So just take that into consideration. But these can go kind of long, so I don't like pulling personal cards on these. Okay, so week 3, there we go. All right, so clearing debts and moonlighting. So again, that was the karmic or financial debts that I was talking about. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So this is talking about, you know, okay, so especially with the moonlighting card, you could have been putting too much energy into too many different things, right? And now you're finally starting to realize that there are certain aspects of your life that you don't really need, that you are just doing in order to keep your head above water, in order to support you while you're focusing on your divine life purpose. But now it's time to really clear up some of these debts, which could just be making more time for your divine path, your purpose, right? What is your adventure that you're really wanting to work towards? What are you wanting to offer to this world? How are you being in service, and are you making enough time for that? This is what it's talking about, is clearing up some of the what's on your plate, so you have enough time to really focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest. Because with the you are worth it, you know, it's talking about the law of attraction. You've already taken this time to really work on yourself and light up that light, that fire within. And now you're watching your ships come in, and it's telling you you are worth these abundant endeavors that are coming to you, because you have focused on your purpose and what it is that you're looking towards, right? Everything that you've been doing and, you know, clearing out, they're telling you you are worth this change, you are worth this upgrade, you are worth these abundant opportunities, okay? But you need to have a clear picture of what it is that you really want, okay? Be clear. Ask for guidance, ask for support, make sure that you're listening to your intuition and the messages that you are receiving in order to figure out what the next step is. What do I need to do? And then when you get to that point, like, aha, okay, that's what I'm doing, then that is when you need to take that inspired action to move forward, okay? Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, okay? All right, so week 4. Ooh, Jesus Lord. All right. So we have let go of guilt and intuition. Your intuition is on point this month, Virgo. So don't doubt yourself, okay? Your crown chakra is on fire, especially in week 4. So once you go through all these processes, it's going to be like, aha, well, there it is. Hot damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that makes complete sense. this is what I'm moving towards. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to feel. And there's nothing stopping me. I know what I need to do. And I'm not going to let guilt stand in my way from holding me back anymore, because I know my purpose. I know my worth. And I know my ships are already here. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Woo! Virgo. Yeah, it's all about shifting your energy. Okay? Shifting your energy into a more positive way of being, seeing the beauty that is surrounding you in all different areas. I feel like some of you might need to get a little bit of Reiki work done, but it's about spreading that energy. When you are in tune and in alignment, you can literally feel the energy of the earth and of your spirit guides just moving you in a new direction, and you can feel that support. So, yeah. Good to hear it. Ugh. Told you. I freaking told you. Okay, so week 1, remember I was talking about this deep connection. There's a lot of twos. There's a lot of coupling. Okay, a lot of coupling. You have the Lover's card. You have the Lover's card. So this could be the twin flame soulmate energy I was talking about. It's about following your heart and trusting in the connections that you have in your life. The power of love is real, y'all. There might be, some indecision on how to move forward, but listen, especially with this, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, but I feel like there's a need for a compromise, okay? Don't overanalyze the problem, because you already know what decision you have to make. And this is about trusting the higher knowledge, trusting your higher self, your angels, the universe, trusting your intuition. Some of you might need to reach out to someone who, can help you walk through these processes in order to get to the truth. No one can give you the answer, but any good spiritual advisor is going to help you figure that out for yourself. Okay. We just walk you through it. We don't ever give an answer. So always listen to your intuition, because your higher self already knows. But if you need help walking through that, which we've all been there, reach out for help. Don't be afraid, because spirit is telling you that you are being fully supported in this situation and how to move forward. You already know the answer, but you're kind of questioning yourself. So when it comes to these relationships and how to face these fears, you need to trust the higher knowledge. Okay? Trust the higher knowledge. There's some big shifts going on. Woo-wee. All right. Week 2, please. What is going on week 2 of May for Virgo? You know what? And while I'm here, Sheila, I'm going to make you a moderator, because I love you. I trust you. Gotta have my soul sister having my back. All right. So yeah, and okay, you could have a lot of options too coming up this week. Looks like there might be some emotional offers being given, right, in order to start a new life, letting go of the past and all the shit you've been through, saying, you know what, I'm tired of carrying around this baggage. I'm ready to let it go, because I want this new life. I want this new beginning, and I want to take this divinely guided change and let more love into my life, right? And however that may be, there's love in many different fashions. But with the 7 of Cups and the Wheel, this is really talking about, again, listening to your intuition. There might be a lot of offers that come in where, they're like all over the place. You have to be able to discern. Hi, Boone. How are you? Or Bon. Is it Bonnie? Bon? Nice to see you. But this could be talking about having enough discernment to know what opportunities best suit your needs right now, and closing out the chapters on anything else that might not align with your higher purpose, right? Because you need to have that ideal course of action. What do you want to bring with you? My ears are ringing right now, so I know I'm on track. This is talking about those last little bits of seeds that need to be sown. Okay? What are you willing to let go of that does not serve you, but will help you by releasing move into your divine purpose and that divinely guided change, right? What is it in your life that you need to change, and what do you need to address, let go of, refigure, whatever it is. But this is telling you that the wheel is moving in your favor. You are moving into a new direction, but you don't need to hesitate anymore. It's saying you already know what you need to let go and what direction you need to move in. You just need to do it. Quit letting fear rule your life, because, oh my God, there's so many options. Like, how do you even choose? No, you already know which one to choose. There are already enough cups filling your life. Make sure that you're listening to your internal compass to say, okay, well, even though all these offers are here, I trust my intuition enough to know that this one is going to best suit me at this given time. Okay. All right. So week 3. What's going on week 3? Oh my gosh. Okay, that one wants to come out too. That 5 of Swords, man, that wanted to pop out in the last one too. So between week 2 and week 3, there might be certain aspects of yourself that need to be cleaned up, right? It seems to kind of be a theme for Virgo. There's a situation that does not serve you, and you need to release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So so the 5 of Swords can represent, sneaky behavior, being in your head a lot, again, over analyzing a situation that you know what decision you already need to make. Now, this is giving you the opportunity to take some of that negativity out and replace it with a more positive approach. And it's because there's been some heavy shit, right? You've been feeling a little overburdened, a little overwhelmed, and this is telling you that when you plant your seeds properly, you will have the opportunity to come into this divine energy, right? The Empress energy of creativity, of birth, of rebirth. And the fact that we had the death card, right? And that talks about rebirth. You're moving into a new way of being, but it's talking about letting go of your old life and old patterns and the way that you see your life and the way you view yourself, and moving into this more loving, nurturing place. It's because there's a new opportunity for you. There are so many endings and so many beginnings. And listen, we already have 5 major arcanas on the board. This is going to be a big month for you, Virgo. Okay. And again, it's knowing that you are worth it and clearing out those debts and making room for these opportunities to move into your purpose, so you can actually take this leap of faith and move into that energy that you need to be in order to make your divine purpose worth it. But you need to know you are worth it. You already have the energy and the motivation to do this. You just need to believe in yourself a little more and have a little bit more clear direction on how all of that's going to come into place, and take it one step at a time. Okay. Go with the flow. You don't have to have it all planned out. Just have an ideal step. All it takes is one step, and keep moving in that direction, and another step and another step and another step. And that's just how it works, right? But you don't need to overburden yourself. And that might be why they're telling you, especially with the 9 of Staffs and the 5 of Swords, is that there's too much on your plate right now, and you need to kind of bring it in a little bit, right? Bring it in a little bit, Virgo. Okay. So I'm so glad, Sheila. You know me, these messages are all from them. So Yeah. So again, it's about releasing your past. Okay. So in week 4, letting go of that guilt, all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. The 3 of Swords energy is here with the 6 of Swords. And so this is a lot of mental energy, a lot of communication that is needed, a lot of truth that needs to be brought up. And it's a lot about releasing the past, releasing the control, listening to your intuition and letting your light expand through this transformation period. Know that you are heading in a better direction, and with time brings peace. When you do the work and you're going through the processes and using the tools that you have learned to go through these situations, you're going to feel that relief, because you know that now that you've released this stuff, you can move forward in a more dignified manner, because now you know. Now you know. And that's the thing. It's not I think, it's I know. So what do you know, Virgo? Right? What do you know about yourself? What do you know about your abilities? What do you know about your worth? These are questions you need to be asking yourself, because the sun is coming. Success, victory, acknowledgement from others that see your worth and your light, and they're going to see you writing in. This is that happy time, a lot of that inner child work, like me and Sheila were talking about, the epiphany. So you might have to go within. Listen, 5, 6, 7, 7 major arcanas. This is going to be a huge month, okay? But this is telling you that you can put this time and effort into yourself and that education to move forward, right? It's okay to put in this work, because you are putting the work into yourself, into your reflection, into that meditative state, and allowing spirit to guide you through those dark parts of yourself that you probably have shut off. And that's the thing. A lot of growth is uncomfortable, but the good thing about it is that with the discomfort comes growth, right? We have to move into that pain and say, hey, yes, this is uncomfortable. I see you though. But that, all that energy is within you. You are holding on to it. You are internalizing it. So when you bring it to the surface, you're allowing it the chance to release. Okay. And that's why it's so important. All right. So, all right. Love. Let's get to love. All right. Week 1, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Dude, there's so many new opportunities for you, Virgo. Like, so many. Okay. This is about following your heart, letting your heart be the center, keeping your emotions in balance, letting peace take over, and allowing your light to shine, because the past can no longer affect you unless you allow it. When you release it and open your arms to the possibilities that spirit has for you, you will be able to follow this new path with faith, because you know that you're on the right track. Now, in week 2, we have balance. Love is not just about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So this is, about bringing that light to darkness and darkness to light. It's about blending the two. It's about being supportive of the partnerships in your life, including the divine and masculine, the feminine and masculine energy within self, right? The divine feminine is probably trying to nurture some of that masculine energy. So whether this is self or relationships in your life, this is that time to nurture them. Okay, to say, you know what, I see that you're vulnerable. I see that you are hurting, that you are struggling right now, and I got you. I'll allow you the space to do what you need to, but I'm here for you if you need me, right? But you need to see your worth. You need to see that you don't have to use all of these, you know, how does the twin flame revolution, the divine masculine is such like a carnal energy. They're very impulsive and want things that like make them feel satisfied. So whether that's drinking, drugs, sex, things that are like instant pleasure. These are things that the masculine energy does in order to keep the emotions from coming up. So it's about nurturing, like, okay, well, I see that you're having these unhealthy coping mechanisms. I see that you're struggling with expressing yourself. It's okay. It's okay. I challenge you, but I support you at the same time. And this is where that balance comes in. Okay. All right. Week 3. Reflection. Give each other some time, some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay. So this is that transformation, especially for the divine feminine, to not feel like we need to fix it. Right. But allow them space to do what they need to do and help just hold that space for the transformation. Because when we are fixing and supporting our divine feminine and divine masculine energy, we're holding that space for them as well. And especially with all the blue, this goes with the third eye and the crown and the throat, and this is all these upper energies that we need to use in order to step into our purpose, right? And our purpose is love. It's sharing love. It's expressing love and being whatever we need to in this given time to be that reflection of love, right? However that may be. So week 4. Yes. Only time will tell. Okay. Only time will tell. But there's so much, like, you're seeing it. You see what's going to happen. You already know, Virgo. Your heart is already giving you the answer, but it's not holding on to the outcome. It's just letting it be, letting things unfold naturally and allowing your heart to lead you towards your purpose and what you have to offer, and allow things to take a natural course. Okay. Only time will tell. There is a sacred union here, though. Okay. So honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So whatever relationship and dynamic that you have going on right now, this is a sacred union. This is a really strong partnership that you, for some of you, that are having, and right now it's about allowing them space, but still being supportive in that moment. Okay. So this is going to be your theme card for the month, Virgo. What theme is Virgo having for the month of May, please? I love these cards, by the way. I'm so glad, y'all. So glad. And if you know anyone who needs to see these messages, please send it their way. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. All right. Theme card for Virgo, please. Theme card for Virgo. That one. Remedy of the grandmothers, the abuela. The abuela stepping in. And I don't know why, I just felt like, when we think of abuela, the abuela can also be very nurturing, but very, very upfront, right? With the way that she expresses herself. So this is the remedy of the grandmothers. Believe in the formidable power of healing, of transformation that it can provide for all aspects of your being and your life. Medicine comes in many forms of great spirit to facilitate healing of body, of mind, and of soul. Whether it is the correction of unhelpful habits of thought, guidance for the practical steps to resolve a physical imbalance, or deep soul healing that frees you into fulfillment of your divine potential, there is no limit to what can be healed through grace. A current of divine healing is flowing to you and through you now. Open yourself up to participate in a beautiful healing transformation. You are on a healing journey. Put your trust in the divine genius of Great Spirit and the medicine of this earth, through which divine healing can express itself. As you allow your spiritual connection to guide your earthly steps with synchronicity and divine intervention, you will be supported for a healing journey that will be profound for you. This oracle indicates a healing outcome that will enhance your soul journey. Your soul has healing gifts, and you are meant to participate fully in an exploration of healing that is of interest to you. You are meant to understand how it is that you are a healer in your own unique way, whether that be professionally or in how you are as a person in the world more generally, as a part of your life journey. Okay, so this is about stepping into your power and knowing that you have healing capabilities no matter how you may use them. But this is that time for you to really take this energy and run with it. This is giving you an opportunity to open up more beautiful, abundant opportunities in your life. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Virgo. And if anyone needs a private reading, you can get in touch with me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Whatever you do, do it. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for showing up for not only me, but for yourselves. Keep up the good work and keep doing your thing, Virgo, because you're worth it. So you're so welcome, my loves. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.